What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So, I did decide to buy the Hellboy right-handed Doom. I got it for like 260 bucks, which is a pretty good deal. Other eBay people were wanting 700, which I know is way overpriced. Heck, recast for 350. So I'm like, 260? I'll take it. So, should arrive in a few days coming from California. So I did want to do a re-review for you guys today. We're going to do ECC Mohawk Gremlin piece. So I first saw this piece in person in the Philippines. I went to a mall. It was like a fancy mall too. And I went to a comic shop. I filmed a bunch of videos there. You guys should check them out. It's so cool, those shops. I wish I had that in Utah. But this guy was just like sitting on top of some boxes. They always had tons of ECC pieces in Philippines. And I always just freaking loved it. Oh my gosh, I was in heaven when I saw them. And I saw Mohawk and I instantly was like, oh my gosh. I'd watched several videos of him and I always wanted to buy him, but he was $3,000. At that time, $3,000, it was just like, I couldn't fathom spending that much because the average premium format was like $550. So I held off buying this one for years, and then I started getting into the more expensive stuff. Instead of buying like 4 or 5 premium formats for 500, 600 each, I'd much rather just have like one ultimate statue, like this Gremlin, for example. So when I was going down the whole horror line, originally my horror line was 1/4 scale, if you guys remember. It was very, small. But I started going down the 1/3 line, getting Myers and Ash, Freddy, Jason, and I definitely needed to get the Gremlins. I wasn't originally going to get Gizmo, but I did decide to get him. I'm very glad I did. I love it. Plus, it's named after my freaking favorite child, Gizmo. So let's check this guy out. Now, in all honesty, I don't like this down low at all. I really wish it was top shelf, frankly, even taller than top shelf. This is a piece you do want higher up. It is unfortunate, but Gizmo goes great down low because he's looking up. You can see him perfectly. It's just this guy, he's looking slightly down. So he definitely does look better up high. So that is one big thing, I will say. This little Mogwai Curio Shop thing, I got that off Etsy. And there is the COA. We got 67 of 299. So like I said, this is a $3,000 piece from ECC. It does have a light up feature with sound where it lights up this printer and like light surrounds it. It's actually a really cool feature. I haven't used it since I bought it, but I did check it out. It's pretty freaking cool. So there's no real swap outs per se, but I guess you can like change the photo. So it includes, let's see, probably like 6 photos of Gizmo here that he copied him. This is from the second Gremlins movie, the new batch, same as this one. And the actual Gizmo feet, I mean, it's just the butt and the feet, but it is the exact same detail as this. Same fur, same translucent resin. ECC likes to use that translucent resin for their stuff. So I will say, though, that this thing on top, his little Mohawk, does not fit perfectly. There is a gap, as you can clearly see. I've tried heating it up and whatnot, but it always just pops out. It's like a gap. It's annoying, but you only see it if you get real up close. This does have custom glass eyes. However, I don't know. They're kind of... Let me freaking... Come on, focus, camera. They're different than human eyes, so it's a little different. And then the translucent mouth, the teeth. Freaking focus, camera. There we go. Very unique pattern. It's a big piece. This is like 32 inches tall, I believe. So it's pretty big. Giant claw hands. These are quite big, as you can see. Like bigger than my finger. Massive claws. Sharp little teeth. Almost like reptilian skin. kind of a gloss to it, I will say, which I think is definitely accurate. They always looked glossy in the movie because they usually came out of some sort of slimy ooze. Big ears. It's a really cool piece, no doubt. Like, it's really freaking cool. Like, I like the Gizmo because he's like cute, and I like Gizmo. And then, of course, you got the melted Gremlin, which looks really gruesome and just freaking cool. But this guy just all around is just scary looking, very cool. And I think ECC did a fantastic job. It's a very heavy piece. The whole thing probably weighs 80 pounds. So it's a pain in the butt to move. Plus, just in general, getting it in this display is very difficult. Getting it down low, you have to like angle it, and it's very hard, especially with how heavy it is. But I don't got any like qualms with this piece. The concept is awesome. The paint and detail's fantastic. I'd say the negative is the fact the Mohawk doesn't fit. That's more of a QC issue. I should probably try to heat it up one more time though. Other than that, I mean, it really is a great piece. Is it worth $3,000? Absolutely. I definitely think it is. It's a very special piece. It's a low ES, less than 300. Gizmo's 500, so less than Gizmo. But definitely a very cool and unique piece. And, I mean, this is really for people who, A, just love Gremlins, which is really going to be older folks just because it is an older movie. What was it? Early 90s. So I did grow up watching Gremlins. You know, I'm a late 80s baby. And so 90s is my jam. And then like 80s music. So Gremlin collectors and then horror collectors who also just like the movie. If you're collecting horror and you want something super unique that stands out and is very cool, this is definitely it. So definitely a really cool piece. In terms of overall rating, I still give this a 10 out of 10. It really is a fantastic piece, folks. So if you ever have the chance to buy it and you got the money, definitely jump on board. Do you need Gizmo? I mean, obviously, I like them as a pair, but this could be a great standalone piece as well. So Gizmo, I don't think is needed. He is also like $1,600, but I think Gremlin, if I had to choose to only keep one, it'd probably be the Gremlin over Gizmo. Yeah, and that's kind of the angle when I'm standing up. I can slightly see the eyes. I can still see the mouth. It's not absolutely horrible, but he definitely is better top shelf. So I would prefer to get him top shelf. Where things like Chucky, I did like that Chucky top shelf, but it doesn't need to be top shelf. That just doesn't make as much sense. Where this, like the scanner printer, that would be something on top of something. It's not like on the ground. It's usually on top of something high up, and so it just works better that way. So I hope in the future I can get that shelf, top shelf, or at least the Gremlin and Gizmo below. Although I do like them as a pair. I feel like they fit the garage shelf, and that just looks really cool. I do also like the fact that every one of these are life-size horror. Just matches really good, and I like that look. But yeah, fantastic piece, folks. So let me know what you guys think. Or have any of you considered buying this piece? And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.